Hey everybody, welcome to opening day for FIFA 15. Ranroth here, and we're going to begin our season with FIFA 15. Just a nice friendly to ease us into the action of the coming year. The first match with every FIFA is the Auld Firm derby. Celtic and Rangers is one of the biggest rivalries in football history, and as a big Celtic fan, it's the only game I can start off with. So, as we're warming up here and getting ready to go, let me just start opening with the features that we were going to see in FIFA 15. First thing we notice is, look at the graphics. I think they're a huge improvement over next year. I'm playing on PlayStation 4. And with a new console, you can never expect first game on a console to look its absolute greatest. I'll take a break, look at my lineup here. Got Craig Gordon in goal. Of course, he's new to Celtic after Fraser Forster moved away. Ambrose and Van Dijk are the familiar centre-backs. Izagirre at left-back, Lustig on the right. Standard Celtic defence has been for a year or two. Midfield, I've got Johansson and Scott Brown in centre defensive midfield. I've got James Forrest back on the right. Wakaso is new. He looks great. I'm really excited to get to use him on the left midfield. Stokes is a centre striker. He's playing the lone striker by himself. It's a new tactic for the new manager, but I'm going to give it a go anyway. And behind him is Chris Commons in the hole behind the strikers, in front of the midfielders, where he likes to hang out. So let's get into the game. One of the big features in graphics that they're trying to play is the surface, the grass. It's good. They say it's going to cut up and tear, and we'll see that as we go through this game. You can apparently start with some damage done to the field if you'd like it that way. Just looking through the options, that's one of them. And so let's get going. Defending is not exactly my strong point, but we're really getting worked here. Alright, let's get on the ball, establish some possession. And I want Wakaso in that space, but play some possession game, just keep it going around. The settings I'm playing on are, I like to keep it difficult, so I'm playing on a difficulty, legendary. And so, if I do get beat, it's a bit of a ways up for a new game. Starting at the top, you're going to learn the most, and that's what I'm aiming for. My other settings, I'm not a full, complete manual player, but I keep it, nothing is fully assisted. Most of them are in the semi area. Oh, I'm looking for a good run for Forrest down there. Other things we're going to see in the game that they were pressing in the work up to FIFA 15 is new goalkeeping AI. They said they really put a lot of work into the new system. It's not a huge change for what you're used to, but it is new. There's a few new behaviors. Keepers will push the ball out a lot more often than they'll hold on to it. I saw a little bit earlier, I had Craig Gordon push out a save right at the beginning. Some of the other things is the agility and control was one of their main selling points, and I do like the way that's worked out. There's a lot of new animations to keep the ball closer and hold possession. It's going to keep the game flowing and fresh, as well as making it a lot more realistic. Oh, that was a terrible pass. Now we're going to have to defend pretty hard. It's a little bit unrealistic for me. Izagirre is actually working back. That's one of his weak points, is recovering on defense once he's pushed up. That must be Chris Boyd. He's back at Celtic, or at Rangers. he played there for a while back in about 5 years ago, and then came to the MLS with Portland Timbers, which does happen to be my home team. And then he went back to Scotland after they didn't like him, after everyone around here said, oh, Chris Boyd must be a good player, played in Scotland. I'm like, no, he's really not. Oh man, there's nearly first chance at a goal. If we look at the improvements they've made to the visual delivery system, they've added more physics to the goals. If you hit the crossbar, there's going to be a bit of a rattle, and different sound effects. I think I remember hearing that from the demo, and the back of the goal will lift up with a good powerful shot if it goes in the net. One of the things that wasn't pushed, but I did notice when I first played the demo, and I'm glad it's still around, is that the passing is much faster than FIFA 14. It's a little hard to tell now. With this rainy pitch, it is holding up. But I am overall fairly pleased with the new passing. So, we'll run through some of the newer things as we see them. But you may not have seen me on YouTube before. I am fairly brand new to YouTube, especially in the FIFA game. This is my first FIFA video, so you're probably wondering, why are you going to watch a rookie? Well, while I am a newcomer to YouTube and the FIFA video making arena, I am completely not new to FIFA at all. This is my 20th annual release for FIFA. Been collecting them all since FIFA 96. I still own them. Some of them are packed away in boxes, for consoles that I no longer own, and the old PC versions that just don't work anymore because we're way too advanced. So you can expect the videos to be a bit choppy, but as we get going in our career mode, we'll gain a bit more personality, we'll get a bit more exciting, we'll just gain more experience and work through this together. Whenever you watch my videos, you're definitely going to see the best of what FIFA can offer. I try to play on the hardest difficulties possible, so that's going to be legendary like I got in now, and then once I get the career mode going, I'm going to aim for all the difficult options. I haven't taken a look yet at what's there, but that's my goal. Next thing that we're going to be looking for is I'm looking to work with my loyal viewers, if we get any, all three if that may be, and one of my main goals will be to work with you guys to bring you the content you want. If you want more tutorial videos, that's great. If you want maybe some more backstory on the team that we've got going in career, that we can do. So I'm just really open to the way that the community wants to see it. Oh, another great chance of goal. Stokes getting the header there, cross from, was it Lustig out there, maybe making the overlapping run? Maybe it was just Forrest out there in the position he should be. On top of just the regular day-to-day career matches, I'm open to making some other videos. If there's a overwhelming desire to see some tutorials on a particular part of FIFA, then I will go ahead and make those. Oh, it's an overhit ball. It was a great idea on the run from Stokes, but pass was not too good. So yeah, tutorials when we need them. And any other videos. I also have plans to try and, of course every YouTuber wants to make a little bit of money off their videos, but once we get to that point, I'm not I think I want to share some of that, so definitely be some contests if we get to that point where I've got a little bit extra money from the channel. We'll definitely look into organizing some contests, have some prizes to send out. And we'll work on that as it comes. So let's get in some, just focus on the match, get some good commentary going while we approach halftime. I really like to get a goal. If how I played in the last FIFA was any indicator, we're going to get a goal right before halftime. It was just about my favorite time to score. Not because I plan it that way, but just because it's the way it always worked out. Only right on halftime. No goals yet, and we're working to defend again. For those of you who are wondering, these halves I've set to 8 minutes apiece, which is slightly longer than a lot of YouTubers, especially the ones that play constant matches. But my goal for playing matches is to have all gameplay. I won't spend too much time in menus. I'll just give updates from what I did between matches, so that you're not going to miss anything, but we're still going to keep up to date. Oh, poor touch from Forrest. Working on the defense here. It's not very good at that. I haven't quite figured out the pacing and timing for tackles in this one yet. It is kind of hard to figure that all out in the first game. But this is a learning game. That's part of the reason I play this one, is just to get a feel for it before we get into the important career mode stuff. Let's try a long ball. Oh, is that going to go too far? Stokes? Nope. The keeper's going to come out to get that. Alright, that's halftime. So, hope you enjoyed the first half so far. It's a kind of cagey match. No one's really getting forward. We've got a couple of chances, but once we've figured out the first little bit, we only really had to make a save in the very beginning. In mostly possession, pick it back up and have another go. They've added a lot to the cinematics. Like a quick look, and then all the replays. There's a big save. Craig Gordon just pushing that one out, which is a really dangerous kind of save to make, pushing it right back out to the penalty spot, but shot came far enough out that only the defender was close enough. We had nothing to deal with. Scott Brown having a great shot there, but still wide. We'll move on and keep going. See, we've got more of the possession there. Let's look at the lineup that I had just real quick. It's Johansson and Brown in the middle. Their names are covered up. But let's get back at it. So, all this talk about the career mode that we're going to be doing, what exactly are my plans? Well, it's always been what I enjoy doing, to start in the lowest tier of English, the English leagues, and build up a team. My team at the moment that I'm going to go with again is Newport County. I chose them last year as well. In previous years, when I first started doing the League 2 thing, it was Wickham Wanderers. Ouch, that looked like a nasty foul, but the referee said nothing. So Wickham Wanderers are the team I picked first, and then they got promoted I think around 2009, so I had to switch up. And then I went with Port Vale. They got promoted at the end of the, would that be the 12-13 season, so for FIFA 13 was my first year with Port Vale. Or was it FIFA 12? I actually don't remember. It's been quite a while, hasn't it? But yes, I played with Port Vale for the few years before that. Oh, that's a good tackle, well done, sir. But we're still on the ball. And because we get into the flow of this game, we're starting to hold them up, but I do have my team set to a fairly attacking formation, so it is likely we could get cut in the break, like we're doing now. Oh, that's a good cut. Oh, no, 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 okay. Rangers are still a bit weakened. They've, after their financial issues a few years ago, they were liquidated and reformed, and had to start at the beginning of the Scottish League. They're back up in the Championship this year, so only one tier behind. We haven't actually had an Auld Firm derby in 3 years now. Yeah, I keep hoping for one in a cup match, but whenever Rangers get far enough to have a chance of playing Celtic, Celtic only choke. We got a counter here, Johansson, but that's some fairly good defending. So yeah, Rangers are almost back up to Premier. They're sitting in second. Hearts also got relegated, which makes it an ugly year for Scottish Premier League. But Hearts are the only team sitting above Rangers at the moment. Oh, another missed chance. Stokes is getting in there, getting chances. Maybe we'll get a goal soon. So yeah, but back to that career mode that we were talking about at the beginning of the half. Newport County, they're my team. Why do I pick them over Wycombe Wanderers Port Vale? Port Vale are still sitting in League One. They got promoted and stayed up last year. So we're sticking with Newport County. The main reason I picked them is my team preference is a team with a good noble history. That's why Port Vale, Wycombe I really like because they got really sweet kits. That quartered navy and light blue is pretty excellent. That was a great run by Forrest, or by Listic, but Forrest could pick him out. Don't let him in. Panic, okay. That worked out. So Newport County have been a team for a long time, but the main reason I picked them is they are one of the few Welsh teams in the English systems. I do have I do have some Welsh heritage, and I am really pleased to see them doing well. Swansea in the Premier League, really happy to see them sticking up and actually moving their way up the table. Don't control that in my box, thank you. Cardiff did make it up to Premier League on at the beginning of last year, so 2 seasons ago, but they did not make the cut, and they're back to the English Championship. There's only a few other Welsh teams that have played. I think Wrexham was one of them, but I think they've dropped to non-league football now. I don't think they've been there since probably 2007. There's probably a few others that haven't actually made it up into the full league in England. But now that Newport County are newcomers, I'm gone with them, and we're going to stick with them for this season. Commons breaking down the left. Really don't have much support in the middle. Oh, Stokes cutting inside. Is that gone? Oh, come on, Stokes. Gotta finish that. Not getting many chances. We need to make the most of them. That was not the pass I was looking for. Now we're getting broken on again. Lots of help back. Defend against the counter. Oh, they're all dancing around. Oh, it's a good thing Izagiri is at least competent in the air to defend that. Never would have expected a left back to be able to be good in the air. Oh, thank you. Get the way. So yeah, the goal with career mode is just work our way through, work our way up the system, and get to the Premier League, and even find a place in Europe. Oh yeah, substitutions, maybe we should think about that. Get so excited in these games, I do forget about the substitutions, especially in friendlies where I just like to keep my players going. I don't have to worry about stamina for the next matches or injuries or anything. So I'll probably think about subs in a second as soon as I'm done defending this. Oh, good save, Mr. Craig Gordon. The main idea for career mode, I'm going to try and get videos out maybe once every day, 6 days a week, I think, is the goal. It should be pretty regular Monday through Friday. Weekends get a bit more sketchy. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to have to take a day off on Saturday, but Sundays should be up as well. Man, we are losing control of this game. Letting them pass around in our half. Alright, here's a chance to break. Wakaso's on the ball. He is very fast, but he's probably not good at controlling the ball at speed. Bit of a bump there. We're still going. Okay. Counter, counter, counter. Off you go, Forrest. Oh, they've got a whole other line back. That's why this counter-attacking stuff isn't going to work. They're not getting many men forward. We're not. So we have a lot to beat when we're breaking on the counter, which is sort of how I've set up the team. I've got a lot of pace up front, and I get involved. So let's take that opportunity to make a few quick subs. What I got on the bench. Let's bring on. Put on Guidetti up front, on loan from Man City. Work as a bit better of a target man, and. We'll bring on the wonder kid, Callum McGregor. He's played a lot for Celtic in the last month or two. We didn't see him at all last year, he just came up from the youth academy. Let's see how he does in game. So John Guidetti, the Swede on loan from Man City, and Callum McGregor out of the Celtic youth academy. Let's see if they can change the tide for me. Also intercepts. Okay, where's my options? Maybe Guidetti can be the change that we need. We're gonna have to get them out of their box. They're just packing it back there. Could be park the bus, which is oh, it's it is McGregor! The wonder kid strikes again. He's probably I think he's the only player that's managed to score away from home in the Champions League for us. And he's come up unmarked in the box and put that header in. That really amazed me. I'm excited to see that. And now that I finally got a goal, I did notice, I noticed in the demo I'll share now, when the home team scores, you get a lot bigger reaction from the crowd. They get the camera shaking to show that everybody's jumping and really getting on board with that goal. So now that we've got one, our Rangers going to push forward and try and equalize in the last few minutes. And should we go on the defensive or push for another one? It's always my philosophy to take advantage of them when they're pushing forward, so I think we're going to try and get another one if they come forward, but man, they are going for it. Just defend this, see what we can do if we can get going forward. Oh man, panic at the top of the box. Okay, we got them just moving around. Oh man. If it weren't for the fact that their shooting was fairly poor, I would expect them to have gotten a goal by now. So, As we reach the end of the match, let's just start closing this up. We've got our goal. I think we've got the win in the bag. We just need to hold on for another minute or two. So the next video we're going to be looking for is we got Wakaso breaking in on goal just in the late stages. Tried to put it on goal. That's a save from, I think it's still Cammy Bell in goal for Rangers. That's who it was last year. Yep, Cammy Bell. So the next video we're going to be looking for tomorrow, we're going to get going with the career mode. We're not going to have any actual gameplay. We're going to just start the career mode, start looking at the squad, seeing what we need, going through the first little while of the transfer season. Just to see what we kind of need, work through. My goal is to use the stricter financial rules. Oh, good Eddie! We almost put that corner in. Was that deflected? We get another corner? Maybe not. Man, that is a great header. Oh, Callum McGregor, we are getting another corner. Alright, so Wakaso's going to whip in a second one. Just clear that out. Good challenge by Izagiri. Let's just eat up the rest of the clock. And we'll go through. Wakaso is going to take his time and just finish this match out. Johansson's in the box. To Guidetti, and he slots it. Oh, it's gone off the post! Oh, I thought that was a for sure goal. We'll have to work on that kind of finishing. We're going to do well when we get to career mode. So, thanks for watching. That's been a fairly exciting game. Started slow in the first half, but really ramped up in the second. Thanks for being with me. Look out tomorrow for the beginning of career mode. We're going to take Newport County, examine the squad, and start filling in the holes. See you all tomorrow.